We're like not feeling it.
I know. Well, they've got okay, so they've got these little bitty things that I think you're supposed to call a dog, and he's out there just barking and barking at everything. And my dogs are like, "Yo, what? Are you okay?"
I mean, to be honest, that's what my dog, the fucking neighbor's dog, I heard it barking, so I looked out the window, going like, "What the fuck is it barking?" And it was barking at me, looking out the window, and I'm like, "God damn! Don't we have like birds of prey that could carry that son of a bitch off?"
This lady got a humpback, okay? She got a humpback carrying a bag of poo poo, and she is on a whole nother level of.
Oh, they're probably gonna be sweet neighbors. You're just
No,
mad. You're just mad you can't wear your shorts around anymore.
no, I'm still wearing my shorts. No,
You're gonna give them all pacemakers.
probably. Maybe they'll show you later.
What?
They'll show you the pacemaker.
Oh yeah, I know. Come on, Doug, bring it on.
Doug with the hump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, we got sweaty pubes. I love saying his names. They are the best. Oh Lord Jesus. What did we see? Is your chat slow? Mine is super slow.
I don't know. I don't know what you compare it
Slow.
Just hanging out of the side of my truck pissing.
Trucking slow.
Tell us more.
Tell us more. Chucky, somebody's in the there's a little one down there. We can't touch it because you're on voice.
I don't see a one.
What?
Yeah. See, mine says there's a one down there.
You should be able. If you see one, you should be able to let him up. Why can't I?
Yeah, it's somebody.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna text it to you. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, it's Karaya.
Oh, I was seeing if something was wrong. Now my phone's fucked up. Oh, the whatchamacallit won't go away.
Yeah, I'm telling you, something's going on with TikTok because I'm seeing the chat and then it'll just all of a sudden scroll a whole bunch of comments. I'm trying to catch up.
Did you update?
No, do I need
Update
to?
what?
Well, you probably.
All right, let me update. I'll be back.
I said good morning and no one said it back. I feel very offended.
Good morning, Karaya.
Thank you. Good morning. Now, where's Bob so I can kick him and go on about my day?
I don't know. He's probably hiding.
But I haven't kicked him in like a week.
That's a you problem, not a Bob problem.
Well, I'm only a mod in your live, Chucky.
Well,
I can only cause fun in one live.
okay.
It won't even let me hold on.
Are you in a bubble? You're dragging, Joe.
Where the hell did everybody go?
Lauren had to update.
There you go. It disappeared.
What?
My keyboard wouldn't stop. Like, it just kept showing the keyboard. I couldn't see the comments. I couldn't see anything. Let's share this to Bob.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm going back. Where? Can someone come up here and keep him company? Damn. I get a box and everyone leaves.
They're updating. Boys, knock off.
I think mine does it automatically.
Mine was supposed to.
The only thing it doesn't do automatically is update the phone itself for some fucking reason, even when it's fully charged.
Yeah.
I have to, like, give the phone permission to update it, even though it's set to fucking update when it's charged.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is awkward.
No, they're coming back. Oh, wow. It said nope.
I forgot you can't green screen. Damn it.
I went to invite you and it said service internal error. And I was just like, don't talk about her innards that way.
Yeah, there is definitely an error on the inside of my whole body. Yeah. Where my heart's supposed to be, it just says error. Cannot compute. I forgot I can't green screen. Let me show you today's scam of the day, y'all.
Wait. You guys pay attention to Coachella and stuff?
No. TikTok's been posting it though.
Yeah, I watched the Biebs last night, this morning.
I'm so happy that he actually started performing again.
I know. I mean, he really did go through some shit with like his whole like face and like the paralyzed or whatever it was that he got.
Yeah.
I forgot what disease it was that he randomly got. His whole face was fucked up.
Yeah, plus like everything that happened with I don't know. I think it's like the Diddy and him and Usher fighting and stuff like that. So maybe he got to where he can perform again.
Yeah. Did you see that, Chucky?
Yeah.
Because my wife died. And yeah, okay, all right, guy. Yeah, that's trauma dumping. Even if you are real, I'm out.
And where'd you find that?
This is like that. If the first thing you message me is trauma dumping, I'm good. No, thank you.
Oh, yeah? What's up, trucker? Good morning.
Good morning. There's that trash. Trailer trash or whatever it was that we were talking about.
Man, Lauren's still updating. Her phone said update in progress. I think she updated her phone, but not the fucking app.
Her phone is a fucking dinosaur, bro.
Wait, why are tattoos trashy?
Here we go.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Why are tattoos trashy?
Oh my god. This is the same reaction as last time.
I have tattoos. They are not trashy.
Okay, I'm updated.
Did you update your phone or did you update the app?
The app.
Jeez.
Yeah, everything was like slow. It still says there's one person. Okay, no more. See?
Yeah, it wasn't letting me let anyone up. When you're in a box, it doesn't let you let anyone up.
That's wild.
What version did you have? Like TikTok 99? Like
It had to have been because it was awful.
1999 TikTok version over here. Like, Jesus.
It was the flip phone version, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's all text, no videos.
For real. It was awful. I mean, everything was like slow. it wasn't doing nothing. It was bad. But I just now set my phone to auto update apps because there was
It
a
still
lot.
doesn't do it.
It'll be updating shit that I'm like, I disabled, and then all of a sudden it's up. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I know. Yeah. I just said it. I just said, yeah, auto update because that was awful. I couldn't do anything.
So Trucker, why are tattoos trashy?
I mean, probably because you got stick and poke at the trailer park.
So mind your business.
Wait, I didn't get poked at the trailer park. I got poked in my living room.
Even as that's what I'm saying. Trash that.
But my tattoos don't. You can't even tell that my tattoos are from home. It's a professional that does them. They just go to the house for.
What makes it
I don't know.
professional?
Huh?
Yeah, what makes a professional?
As long as he does good work and I don't have shitty tattoos, I'm good.
I mean, you could say they're not shitty, but
Listen, I've got tattoos from the house. I don't care.
So
Every one of my tattoos are a house tattoo. I never gone and got at a fucking tattoo place. I'm not spending $500.
Amish do good work. Are we supposed to call them professional Amish?
Yes.
Right.
Oh.
Never would you do that.
I mean,
They make really good food. I love going to the
Hi,
Amish
Heather.
market.
I mean, tattoos are trashy because God says you're a temple and you're not supposed to mark up your body.
but that's a personal. That's a personal.
No,
Listen.
that is biblical. That is
It's okay.
biblical.
Well, guess what? God's gonna accept me and He'll forgive me.
That's a
I'm
good
going to hell
point.
anyway, so
So
you know what? Either way,
He
I'm
might
just gonna
not
do it.
forgive you.
But
that's a
who's
good
to say
point. So
that? You?
I don't know why I wear clothes because I'm just covering up the temple.
Exactly. Why do we wear clothes? Exactly. Good point.
I choose not to wear clothes a lot of times.
I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't. I just knew it. You out there free birding everybody.
Everybody.
That's right.
Oh, willy nilly out there.
Don't
I mean,
you know what? I knew
barely
you were
get out of my
acting like
truck.
you were doing the elephant trunk thing, weren't you? I knew it.
Definitely. I barely get out of my truck. Why do I gotta put clothes on?
Right? Why?
Wait, you can't turn your camera on?
No,
No?
not on voice.
Ah, I was gonna show my tattoos.
Well, Trucker, at least now you know how to like rage bait people.
For real.
I've been rage baiting people with the same thing for like 5 years.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
it.
my fucking god!
I love it. I love it so much. And I'll
fucking hate
play
y'all.
into it with you.
One day we were in a live, in Chucky's live, and like me and him had already been talking shit back and forth, and so somebody had said something, and they were like, "Wait, he's like, who's red or something like that?" I think my name was like Savage Mama Mode then,
Uh-huh.
and they were like Savage Mama Mode, and he was like, "Oh, that's the trashy girl," because we were talking shit about the tattoos being trashy. When I tell you, everybody was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Like, I was
Hey.
like, "Oh God, here we go."
Like it was
And of
funny
course, I
because
get the same response, don't I?
You
Yeah.
definitely did, Karaya. Definitely.
That's so fucked up.
I started playing into it. I mean,
It was the fact that he called me trashy too, and like so. Then all the people that I knew that were in there were getting offended because they weren't there for the previous conversation. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
It's always fun. And you saw whenever that was going on that people started rolling in. I started watching Chucky's numbers go up.
Oh, it will always.
Yeah.
I'm
I
telling
was
you.
just laughing.
It's crazy how people are like, which I mean, whatever. Tattoos are like a touchy subject,
They are.
but yeah, people just absolutely don't like when I say they're trashy. And truthfully, tattoos started as a trashy thing, and they've become a beautiful thing. But they did start as a trashy thing. They were like a mark. Like you would get them in prison. You would get them.
Well, actually,
when you would get in trouble.
they started long before then because they would mark different, like depending on your class of person back in the day. Like we're talking like back in the day, whenever there
Right.
was like, you know, no electricity or plumbing,
Mhm.
like the Indian days.
It was a status. It like showed what status you were in society.
My dog is
Um,
snoring so loud.
but yeah, now they're a beautiful art piece, right? Isn't that what you're trying to tell me, Pariah? You
Yeah.
got at-home tattoos that have turned into beautiful art pieces.
Yeah, they're all meaningful.
Do you live in a
Meaning.
trailer? Do you
No, I
live
do
in a
not.
trailer? Though?
I live in a house.
I'm surprised.
I can't stand you right now.
I am from a town that is shitty though.
Probably trailer park.
Well, never did. So
You
there's
never
that.
lived in a trailer park?
No, I did.
What are you talking about? I am the queen of the trailer park, okay?
I believe it.
She's
I
already talking
know.
about
I'm
her
over
neighbor.
here and I will put on my shorts and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go rule this park. You just
Do you
watch.
leave your
Bob is
Christmas
awake, by the
lights
way,
up?
ladies.
Yes.
Do you
Bob's
leave your
awake.
Christmas
No,
lights
I
up
just
while
told him
you're
to get in the
home?
damn live.
Absolutely. I even put Christmas lights inside
You
and
did
I
not.
plug them in. I'm going to I plug them in and I keep them on and that is my light.
Oh
Yes,
my
I did. I replied, get in the damn live.
I believe it. I believe it.
Listen, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You got to get in the spirit.
Nobody cares about
Sometimes you
your
just gotta
AI Christmas lights.
embrace your trash. And
Tucky, stop telling everybody that it's AI. It's so real.
What's real?
My life. Were you here for that, Red?
I don't know. What was that? What I missed?
Okay, so Bob violated me. He
Oh,
got me
no.
a violation.
Oh my God. Here we go.
So Bob was in my live because my AI is so good that I was able to make it look like I have a fake AI RV and a fake truck and it moves with me. I was able to open my fake AI microwave and everything.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's so good. So I stood up and I was walking over because I can walk in my AI, RV. And and I got a violation. And Bob swears it was the shorts, but I do not think it was the shorts.
Bob's never right.
I know.
Her painted on AI shorts.
Yeah, they were painted on AI shorts.
Bob's never right. Don't trust him.
Exactly. Don't trust him. I do not.
Especially since I told him to get in the damn live and he's still not here.
Yeah. Where is he?
And he read
Let
it.
me know.
And he read it.
Man, that just means you don't have any power over Bob. I wonder if Lauren told him to get in.
Oh, I'm
here.
going to. I'm going to the super secret chat. 2 seconds.
super secret chat.
Yup.
Yup.
Hi, Sam.
I can't do group chats. I always get kicked out.
I can't even keep up with group chats.
Yeah, I barely. When Chucky
I always
said
get
something
kicked
about
out.
the live, I'll
Good
pop in
morning.
usually.
Yeah. I last like less than 30 minutes in most group chats.
If I brought trucking into a group chat, everybody would leave.
Right?
No, down there in the comments. Oh, Sweaty himself.
We're yelling at Bob now in the super secret chat.
TikTok. You guys are yelling at him?
He probably likes that though.
We're talking about that one, Sam. Oh, shit. That's funny.
He's so silly. Got to love the old Bob.
Yeah, I think I do need to go see a chiropractor tomorrow.
You do.
Definitely. Yeah. And then if they have acupuncture, maybe try that. That could really help you long term too. Adjust
so
you and
Get
then
a
give
shower steamer. Lauren said get a shower
so
steamer and you'll be
yeah,
fine.
always. Everything needs a shower
What the
steamer.
girls would say? Oh my goodness, yeah.
this sounds like some bougie trailer park shit.
It is. I'm telling you, with the freaking
Acupuncture?
everything
What's wrong
needs
with
a
your back?
shower.
I
No, that's just Lauren's
well
answer for
after
everything.
moving, I went to
Shower
unhook
steamer.
the trailer and it started rolling down the hill and I stopped it and slammed it down into the ground and then like an hour later I couldn't walk.
What part of your back
Dang.
hurts?
It's just I've had herniated discs in my lower back.
Have you ever tried
So
dry needling?
what is it?
Yep.
Dry
That'll work.
needling?
You
Should, listen, when people hurt their backs or their shoulders or pretty much anything, I'm like, go get dry needled before you do anything. Go
Yeah.
get dry needled. Yeah, it puts it's not superficial wounds, but into the area around where you hurt, it like gives superficial injuries way down deep into the muscle tissue,
Yeah.
and then it like signals your body like, oh, there's an injury. There's an injury right there. So it sends everything, all the chemicals in your body that are in charge of repairing injuries. It sends it all there, and will like hyper focus on repairing that area.
Very true.
And I thought I was going to have shoulder surgery, whatever that muscle is behind your shoulder. I can't remember
Yeah.
what it is. Your under like your shoulder
Yeah, that deep
thing.
the
Yeah.
deep one, yeah.
Yeah, the deep one. They wanted to do surgery on it because they said it was tore. And I am like that's the last thing I'll do is first of all traditional doctors. But I went to somebody who did dry needling, and he dry needled my shoulder and that part of my back. Actually, it was my trap. Turns out they were going to do. Okay, they wanted to do surgery on the muscle beneath my shoulder in the back there, and it turned out that I had I had pulled my trap.
Yeah.
And so, which was twisting that muscle down there. And so they wound up dry needling my trap. And then 3 days later, the pain was gone. This was after like 6 weeks of rolling it. I was like digging golf balls into my back there. You name it, I was doing it to try to get some relief. And the doctor was like, oh, Jonas, my bud. So anyway, that's my recommendation is to do before you do anything, go get dry needle.
Yeah, because pretty much it's inflammation right now.
And it's not expensive.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they have something in the area that we're in.
In Arizona? In Hippieville? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I just dox you?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I used to put my whole address and nobody came to visit me.
Nobody comes to visit me, and my address has been out there forever.
But yeah, it's the ice packs, the heat, naproxen was making it feel better. That's why I know it's inflamed is what it is.
Yeah, dry needling will do it.
Yeah.
Jonas is going to come visit us. Jonas and the fam.
Nice.
Next time he's driving past us, he's going to stop.
I said yesterday in his life, there's nothing more manlier than a war fighter doing dishes on TikTok Live.
You ever seen his wife yell at him? You see Miss Mad Hatter get onto him? She gets spicy. She gets pissy. Like Jonas is in trouble.
No, I haven't done the injections and stuff. I irritated it is what I did, but
And he's been like this for days, and
it was
everybody's been telling him
terrible.
to do something
It's
about
never
it.
hurt so bad, but that's what happens when you try to catch a trailer from rolling down a hill. Stephanie said, you should have just let it go. And I'm like, sure.
Nothing's worse than like back pain, I feel like, because there's nothing you can do to get comfort.
I know. But I've been.
Aren't you a nurse, Lauren? Are you a nurse, Lauren?
No, I'm in school for alternative medicine. So eventually, I'm about to get to the crossroads where I have to either decide if I want to go chiropractor with it or if I want to go even further and just become a holistic practitioner. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'll I have to figure all that out next year, because I'm at that point.
I'm not
Where
What are you
fighting
I,
you,
leaning
Scorpion. I'm
towards?
just teasing Chrissy.
honestly, I really only started this so that way I could help my friend, and I knew the knowledge to help her with her leukemia. That's why I started this. I really want to help people. That's so I'm really kind of leaning more towards becoming a holistic practitioner. I feel like I could do more there to help people
I
because
don't feel like we have enough. We don't have enough holistic practitioners.
exactly. And like where in Florida, I've already talked with the hospital, and they have talked about we've been in a lot of discussions about making it where whenever a doctor prescribe I'm going to be the second option. I can give them more options where they're going to give the pharmaceutical route, or I will give them another plan, which is a holistic route.
I love
So
that.
and that's what I really want to do. That's where I want to end. That's ultimately what I want to do. But everybody's kind of like, well, if you do chiropractor, you can do that too. But it's a lot different. And I'm afraid that if I pop somebody and if I accidentally hurt them, I could not live with myself. It would just be that would hurt me to hurt somebody. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah.
more hands on. And I don't know. There's a lot of thinking that I don't want to do yet. To be
I love
honest.
the idea. I love the idea of people having like an option between traditional medicine and holistic medicine. Which is so funny. It's like such an oxymoronic statement, traditional medicine. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like pharmaceutical medicine versus holistic medicine.
Yes.
I love the idea of that even being a possibility.
And that's what a lot of hospitals are trying to move that route. And that's just stuff that's happening in the background. But a lot of people don't know that there is other options, not just to take that pill, because we've been so programmed to believe that that's, take this will help you. And that if you take a herb, that it's not going to do the same. And it does, because if a lot of people knew that pharmaceuticals are derived from the herb and they are meant to mimic it. So it's very interesting. I'll say that.
Are you saying herb?
Herb. I try not to say a lot of words on here that will get me, boop, gone.
When Trump got the vid, this was like way back, I guess in 2020, and he was talking about like the prophylactic that he was taking, which was just like a super, like a lot. There were just a lot of vitamins, right?
Yep.
And so he named them all. And Vinny's more the medicine guy in our house. He knows a lot about medicine and chemical, whatever. He knows a lot about stuff. So he went to the pharmacy and he got all of the vitamins, which was like extra zinc, extra vitamin Z, like a bunch of stuff, and then a Pepcid for the inflammation.
Yep.
And so now every time we're around somebody who's sick, or we start to feel like we're getting sick, we just take those like super vitamin prophylactic combinations, and neither one of us, we haven't gotten sick in like 2 years.
Yes. We like in my household, I have the oregano oil black seed that is on board like all the time. And it's a hot oil. So I tell people, like, there's people who can't take it, and that's because their gut is bad. Because if your gut is messed up, it will mess up everything else in your body. So I always tell people, like, listen, focus on your gut first. Like, your gut it's the second brain, of the whole system. So if the gut's wrong, everything else is going to go wrong. You got to start, you got to start at the gut. And if anybody,
and I have ulcerative colitis, so I used to get sick a lot. I used to get sick a lot because my gut's just so deteriorated.
Yeah.
But taking like the extra vitamins and stuff, just going like a more holistic route to get.
Do you do sauerkraut?
No. A lot of people say that I should do sauerkraut. Tracy tells me that I should do sauerkraut a lot, and
Yes.
then some, because she's got Crohn's, so we're like the evil twin sisters
Are you guys
of
trying aloe water yet?
Yeah, aloe vera.
No, well, I used to drink aloe vera water all the
Do
time, but
it.
they said I needed something else. Oh, it was
You do-
it was aloe vera inner thigh juice is what it was called.
Aloe vera is very good. It is so good for your insides.
Well, there's the juice and then there's the water, and I just mix it with like watery drinks or whatever.
I don't think it tastes bad.
No,
I'm here to
It's a
talk
weird
about gut
question.
health.
But does it have a texture, like a weird texture, or is it just like
No,
No.
no,
Uh-uh.
not
it's
at
like
all.
it's like a thicker water, but it's not like a jelly or something like you would think it is.
yeah?
Some of them do have the jelly. I like that just because it doesn't bother me. But if you have a texture issue, you do not want that one. You just want the regular.
That's where
Can
when they
you
start
just
putting the
eat?
pulp in it, it's called juice.
Can you just eat aloe vera? Aloe vera
The
pulp?
jellies, yes, but you
Like you
have to
can
make
just
sure it's deveined because there's you gotta kind of vein it to make sure you don't get that first part because that's really not good for us. You can't just break it and you don't want to just break it and eat it without, you got to let some of there's like a little vein thing. There's tons of videos on that, how to like vein that part out and then
But
you
it's
can
fine
eat
if you
that.
do. Like I've ate it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So if I just get an aloe vera plant, I can just cut one of the little limbs off, strip it, and then eat what's inside.
You
Yeah,
could
you
if
can
you
usually
wanted to.
find it like in the grocery section even.
Yeah,
They
I
usually
keep
have
seeing it in
big
the
ones.
groceries. Yeah, I saw it in the grocery section, and I was like, I thought about calling you, Tracy, and be like, how do you do this?
Yep.
Lauren, you would probably have a lot to talk to Tracy about because she knows almost all things holistic. She's like an encyclopedia of holistic stuff.
I love it. I love holistic stuff. That is my little like favorite subject because it's fascinating. It's fascinating how we used to heal ourselves with that. And then whenever I went down the rabbit hole of the whole like C word, that's what really opened my eyes because
COVID?
no.
Cancer?
Yeah.
Cancer.
See, I don't know what I can say and not say sometimes on here. But yeah, so that's what really got me down.
Just knows your heart, Lauren. TikTok doesn't.
I know.
Why wouldn't we be able to say cancer?
Every time that I say that word, I always end up with a violation or something. So I just don't say it. I don't say a lot of words, but yeah, that one is that's what got me down the rabbit hole. And like I said, I only started. That's why I went to school is because my friend ended up with leukemia and she was in blast and it was really bad. So I just wanted to help her, and then from there I've just kind of stemmed off, and that's why I went to school.
Did you save her? Did you get it? What happened?
So I'm still in school. She just had her bone marrow transplant and stuff like that. And she's doing really well. She wanted to do it and that's respectable. I'm going to respect anybody who wants to do it their way, but I do give her stuff to support her body with what is going on. So she does listen to that, but I'm not going to force her to do anything that she does not want to do. And I respect that for her, but she does come to me when she has issues and I'm like, hey, do this. And it works great for her.
Do you know they need more holistic support on? Where cancer could really use holistic support is the effects of chemo during chemotherapy treatment.
Yep. And don't get me down that rabbit hole.
You're not going to convince somebody who's got cancer, who's going through chemo to not do chemo for holistic medicine. But there's so much support needed for people who are, because when Vinny had stage 3 colorectal cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was very little support for him during chemo because he was doing trial levels of chemo. He was on 5-FU and oxaliplatin at the same time, but trial levels. Only like I think 11 people were going through that treatment, and he made it further than he was supposed to have. I think 9 treatments, and he made it through 8. Everybody else quit after 3, and they had to be brought down off the levels of chemo. But he didn't know people were allowed to quit.
Oh.
Or they were allowed. Yeah, he didn't know that people were allowed to like ask for less chemo. He didn't know that was an option, so he just kept going through it. But there was no support on what you could do for the side effects of what he was going through. And I found out later that there's a lot of there were probably a lot of different ways that he had glass jaw really bad. I don't know if you know what that is. So if anybody doesn't know what glass jaw is, when you go through chemo for like the next 2 or 3 days, when you bite down, if your jaw muscles are not warmed up, when you bite down, it feels like your jaw is made of glass, and it's just shattering glass. He had glass jaw really, really bad, and he had to like figure out how to warm the jaw muscles up. But there was nobody knew what to do about that, and then come to find out later that there were some holistic people out there that could like give you things that you could be ingesting that would help offset that. And a lot of different things. He was seeing things. He was hallucinating a lot towards the end, and there was like things that you can do for that.
Yeah,
so, and there's just nobody out there.
And I'm glad that they're actually starting to bring back into regular medicine detoxing us, because that will help a lot with the cancers. I'm so nervous about saying that word, but yes, that's a good thing that people are now starting to look into that, because a lot of the traditional doctors, white coats, they only go through, I believe it's 4 hours. That is their whole school. 4 hours talks about parasites, which that's not, you can't even brush the surface with 4 hours.
Tracy and I are riddled with it.
Gotta detox. If you don't, ultimately that, because they wreak havoc on our body if we do not rid them of it.
Well, it's kind of funny though too, because if Tracy's like, "No, I've been sleeping for 2 days," I'm like, "Oh, she's going into a flare," or she'll text me. I'm like, "I'm just exhausted," and she's like, "Oh, I know, okay." I'm like, "I'm tired."
They're winning.
Yep. We also yell at each other about what the other one eats. Because I love hot dogs, and she gets very upset at me for eating hot dogs.
Sam will tell me, she's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have that because it's processed, and that's going to send you into a flare." And then the next day, I'm like, "Oh, what are you having for dinner?" She's like, "Oh, I'm going to have hot dogs." I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch." What the?
She's like, "I hope you shit for a week." I was like, "I probably will."
Stephanie went to church with her daughter today, so she's a happy camper.
What's the weather like out by you?
It's super windy. And I said, I hope this is just a spring thing right now.
I don't know much about the weather in where you are, except for it gets hot in the summer.
Well, and in Phoenix, it gets super hot, but in the northern part, you get a lot of the wind, and it's about 10, 15 degrees cooler.
I'm really bad with geography. Are you by the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, just south of it.
Okay. Are you going to go out there and check it out?
We went one time, but it was like a big holiday weekend, and you couldn't even get to it. The line was like back all the way to the 40.
You can I heard you can go like river rafting down in there.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. You went to.
Have you guys ever heard of like excursion vacations, Chuck? You and Stephanie should like save for one of these excursion vacations. That's what I want to do. It's like a vacation. Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, she's ready to go get a camper and do the weekend camping here. She wouldn't do it in Texas, of course, but
there's these excursion. Well, listen to this excursion vacation. that you would love. I bet she would love it too because she's a little wild.
Yeah.
So it's like a, I don't know, 6-day trip, but you stay in a different location. But how you get to that next location is the excursion. So one, you have to like rappel down a mountain, but they take your luggage for you. So they'll take your luggage to each location. Then another one, like it's all day where you're like river rafting to your next location. You might be like horseback riding to your next location. It's just like all different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds so much fun.
I would do it. I don't know if she would do it.
What part wouldn't you do?
I've given her so many side eyeballs since we've been here because she told everybody she couldn't handle the critters in Texas. And so far we found camel spiders and scorpions everywhere. There's like brown recluse that run rampant in the desert. And I'm just looking at her going, you guys were worried about an alligator?
Those wolf spiders won't hurt you though.
No, I'm talking about the brown recluse that just run all rampant around here.
Yeah.
I went and got that home defense and I went and sprayed it all around the house and that just stirred the whole pot. Like everything was just like crawling out. And I'm like, why are we here again?
I think I think that soap Irish Spring keeps a lot of that stuff away too.
Yeah. What is it?
I know it keeps I don't know, but I know Irish Spring keeps squirrels out of the roof.
Yeah. You didn't find your baby squirrel?
Evie, come here. No, Vinny keeps shooting them. Oh, that's probably gonna get me. Yeah, he keeps pew-pewing them. So he's like sitting out in the back porch with a little pew-pew. Because he swears if he gets one and then he just hangs it in the area, his friends will see it and they'll stay out of our. Lauren, you probably don't know this, but I had this dream of being like Cinderella where the animals would come up and I could hand feed them, especially the squirrels. Like I got stuck on Squirrel Talk for a long time. So when we moved into this house, I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. I want to have squirrels come up to the back porch and I'm going to feed them nuts. That was my dream.
One out of a pool and gave it CPR.
I did. And then I also own a squirrel dog. Evelyn is a squirrel dog, so she likes to chase them. But I wanted to get squirrels on my back porch so I could just hand feed them. And so I would put like little bowls of nuts around to bring them. Well, they infested our attic.
Oh no!
Not one of them would come up to me.
Harris,
not one of them. But they got up in our attic. So in the wintertime, we would be laying in bed and you just hear we have a long house, and you hear and then you hear it run back, and Jenny's like, "What the hell is that?"
They make
I don't know.
They make these little balls that you can throw up in the attic, and it's all natural stuff. You can just throw them up there, and it'll kick them out. Them, rats, anything like that.
Well, I read that they don't like the smell of Irish Spring.
Nope,
so
they do not.
So I bought a bunch of bars of Irish Spring, and I followed the directions, and I shaved it down to little pieces, and then climbed up in the attic, and I was like throwing it around everywhere, and it kept him out. So we didn't hear this past winter, but so now every time I'm like putting a little cup of nuts out, Benny's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Baby squirrels."
Do you remember when we found the bats like last year?
That was really bad. I showed Vinny that. I was like, "You think we got problems?"
That was crazy.
Look at what Chuck is dealing with.
I thought they were wasps. And I hit the siding and it just like went to hell. And then next thing I know, there's like bats flying everywhere.
How many do you think were in there?
Oh, there was easily 50 down the whole wall. And they had they had gotten into the insulation and made tunnels. And so I had to pull all that off, then get it inspected. And they're like, nope, OSB is still good, or the wood is still good, but you're going to have to replace all that, whatever that paneling insulation was.
Did they try to come back?
Well, we sealed it after that. Well, when I say sealed it, anytime there was like gaps and stuff, I would like put foam kind of blocker. It was like that pest blocker. And then we took, I don't know, it was some kind of weird trim that had the holes in it. And then that kept them from going in there. Because you still have to make the house breathe.
Right. My dad would tell us that too, because Vinny's he's a over insulator. He wants to insulate every tiny little nook and cranny. My dad's like, the house has got to breathe.
Yeah, and the one which was weird in Texas, that one house that we were renting, we had thought about buying, it was brick. It had the weep holes at the bottom. And I'm sitting there going like, how does critters not go in there? Well, apparently they do. You just have to treat it. So I learned that in Texas real quick. You're going to let the house breathe, but you better treat it. Otherwise, you're going to have like ground moth. Lord knows what get up in your attic in between the walls.
Yeah, hornets look like big bees, red.
Yeah.
You know what I did, Chuck? We had hornets real bad here. And I went and bought those fake hornet nests and hung them all around my back porch. And we haven't had any hornets around.
I've never really like seen one in person, but I do think that there's one flying around in here right now. Are they like super?
Yeah, it looks like a big black bee.
Steph got attacked by those ones.
I'm allergic to wasps, so I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, and this is not good. I don't have my EpiPen here either. Shit. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I need to get some more. I have one. I don't know where the other one went.
Did you get the baby, the little dragonfly, the fake dragonflies?
Yes, I don't know if she packed them though for here, but she needs to bring them some bitches out.
I ordered like 60 of them, not the ones with the clips because they're expensive. The ones with the clips, but the ones that you can just like stick in just sticking everywhere. And I have like little baby, they're not baby. I have like little dragonflies like everywhere, all over the yard. They're so cute, and they come with smiley faces.
Well, and they'll keep away all the like flies and stuff like that because dragonflies they're like a 90%, like they're like the top dog. Like whenever we go to the beach and stuff, I always have a dragon, like a little dragonfly on a stick clip, and I stick it to the back of my chair, and it keeps away like the flies. Yep.
Yeah, it's a predator fly. It's a predator bug.
They are amazing.
We got the hornet nests, the fake ones.
Yeah.
And we hung those, but the trick is you can't have it where it's going to blow back and forth. So Stephanie was like tying them to string, and then it would blow in the wind, and you have to like secure it where it doesn't move like an actual one.
I just have them hanging under my porch, all over under my porch, and then just usually where they're like I see them flying around, but we haven't had any this year. And then I have my little dragonflies everywhere, which make me happy just to look at, but they work. And they keep some mosquitoes away.
They do.
New set on TikTok shop, a little bit bigger. But I told her, I said, I don't know.
Send it to me.
Because she needs to.
Yeah, send them to. Well, I went down this deep dive of like we don't use sunblock anymore. We haven't used sunblock in years, and we don't use bug spray. Like to keep bugs off us. We don't do that anymore because
vanilla extract will keep bugs away. Like if you're going outside, just put it has to be organic though. Yeah, and then just put that on.
When I would go hunting, I mix some vanilla extract with water and I would spray it all over me. And people are like, "Are you dumb, dude? You just put a bunch of candy on there and you're about to walk out in the woods." I didn't get bit by ticks. I didn't get bit by mosquitoes. And then the deer would literally follow my tracks.
Yep, because it's sweet and it's like it is the best. I will never go back to bug spray, and I still have like that Skin So Soft smell. You remember that? Like back in the 90s?
Yes.
My mother used to drown me in that stuff, and I can't smell it now. It's awful.
Yeah, I get one. When my daughter puts sunblock on the babies, I sent her some, I guess last year, I can't remember what kind it was, but it was supposed to be like more natural sunblock where it didn't have like all the chemicals in it. Because I was like, please don't put that stuff on them, because please just don't.
It's hormone. Hormone disruptor. Yeah.
I just went nuts after Rennie got diagnosed with cancer so young, so young with colorectal cancer, because they don't even screen for him, I think, until 50 years old, and he got it at 40.
Yeah, my neighbor.
They've had it since like they thought 39.
You couldn't even wear like mosquito repellent, and I was driving by and she was in her ditch trying to weed, just covered in mosquitoes, and I said, "Go back inside, I got this." And I went home, got the weed eater, and I weeded her whole ditch. I felt so bad for her. She couldn't even wear bug spray because of the cancer.
Nope, I just put on coconut oil because it's a natural. It's only 10, but it doesn't matter. The sun is good for you.
We used to out in the field. We used to.
That's why everybody's getting so sick.
They're not getting the sun. They need it.
They're not getting enough DNA. That's why everybody's so vitamin D deficient.
And then they give you vitamin D, which then tells your body to stop doing what it's supposed to do naturally. And so it's like a whole entire thing, and it's crazy, because when you say it out loud, people are like, it makes sense, but people are like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this, and I'm like, listen, don't do it. Don't do it. You're just gonna end up dependent on it.
They thought I was nuts in 2020. Nuts in 2020. When they were like, stay indoors. I'm like, you guys are what? Like people, you want people to not get sick by not getting out in the sun? Are you kidding?
Like jaundiced babies. What is the one thing they tell you with a baby is jaundice? Put them by the window. There's a reason for that.
Because the vitamin D cures a lot of things.
Your body, and then don't get me started on cholesterol. Oh, do not get me started on that one.
Have you ever looked up the like 50 years ago what they consider high cholesterol versus now?
Yep. And our brain requires cholesterol to function, and the fact that they keep taking it away from us, it really shows the decline and why we are declining. And it's a whole
match
thing.
Match that up to the how they've been telling us that we need to lower our cholesterol, right?
Yep.
So put that over for the last 50 years versus the increase in people with Alzheimer's.
Yep. And Alzheimer's is just sugar in the brain. So it is. Girl,
well, it's a little bit beyond that though, because a lot of the recent studies they've done on Alzheimer's, they've shown that it actually starts in your gut and makes its way to the brain. So like they've kind of recalibrated the entire like research on Alzheimer's ever since they started realizing like, oh, wait a minute.
Right, but your brain needs the cholesterol.
Yep.
Well, and did you watch that? There was a dude that explained, and he went back to when they started making like fake butter and was explaining like about like the boom of like Alzheimer's and dementia from that point on with like the cholesterol and stuff.
No, but I want to go find it now.
Well, do you know that margarine is just one chemical away from plastic?
Yep.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's awful.
I started using that. What's that Irish butter? The Irish Gold butter.
Kerrygold. That's the only thing we use is Kerrygold. That's the only thing we use. It's so good.
First of all, it's expensive as hell, but I started using it because I was like, oh, this is way better than other stuff. But it tastes so much better. Oh my God.
Have you ever made your own butter?
We get the Kerrygold, but I order it from Costco, so I get like the big pack of it, and I think it's like what, $17 for like the big pack, and it's like the double sticks, and it's 4 double sticks for like $17 from Costco.
I need to see if BJ's got it. No, I've been thinking about making my own butter, but I just started last year making my own bread. So it's like everything, and I got to like start slowly but surely. I started like my own pickles. We've taken a lot of preservatives out of this house.
Good.
We've tried to.
Yeah,
I don't know about except for the.
Go ahead. There's a store here. So
I love a hot dog.
I'm sorry. There's a store here that sells like flour that's fresh ground, so it doesn't have any of the bleach or all that in it. It's amazing, and I like to go there just to get my flour, so that way if I want to make my own bread, if I want to, like when I flour chicken, anything like that. So I've taken out all of that because that's a lot of. I think that has a big issue. I've been kind of going down that rabbit hole of how our flour is so it's not good for us. Let's just say.
Because like people don't realize flour is not supposed to be white. It's just not. And I read a few studies on this, like the bleached flour and the correlation to like gluten intolerance, Crohn's, and like other serious issues. They're trying to take us out one by one, I swear.
Mm-hmm. There's a lady down here that mills her own flour. Have you ever seen her stuff?
Yes, no. I've seen her. I know who you're talking about because I watched her do it one time, and I was like, "That's crazy."
And she makes it seem really simple.
Yeah, that's how this place has like a little grinder thing, and they just throw the stuff in there and they grind it, put it in a bag for you, and then you're on your way. And I'm like, that is so. And apparently, like when they bleach it, it strips it of anything that was in there that could be beneficial to us.
Yeah, it takes away like the nutrients of it, because there are nutrients, like obviously, like it comes from grain, there's nutrients to it, but yeah, when you bleach it, you just remove all the nutrients.
We really shouldn't be eating bread at all, to be honest with you.
Very true.
I mean, you guys think about it, like that was a staple in people's diets for thousands of years.
Bread?
Yeah.
Flour, yeah, like think about it. They took grains, they made flour with it, and then they made bread and other staple items. Yeah, so like, and this was, prior to like modern day, like processed flour you buy in the store, it was a staple. So there's obviously nutrients that are super necessary in it. But, to her point, when you bleach it, nutrients be gone.
Yeah, but if we go all the way back to the Paleolithic era, they weren't making bread.
There are
no way back then.
It was just like, if you could grow it, what is it? If it had a face or was going to have a face, you can eat it. If you can grow it, kill it, or pick it, you can eat it.
Bread, and it depends. Like bread, it's not so like okay. Carbs. Talking about carbs, like I think one thing too that we have all wrong. Especially if you compare the United States to like the rest of the world, like people who have like gluten allergies and stuff, when they go elsewhere, they have literally no problems. It's when they're here, they're home, they have problems. Carbs aren't bad for you. We need carbs, in fact. I've read quite a few studies that have put a hole in this like low carb, no carb diet culture that went on for so long. Carbs are like, if we don't have them, we're screwing ourselves. It's just the level of carbs. Like processed carbs, bad. Don't eat processed carbs. But like if you're making homemade bread, you're fine. This just doesn't have all the extra additives and all the bullshit in it.
Right, we need
or
carbs.
Like
we
homemade
just don't
pasta.
need like complex. Yeah, complex carbs we don't need. But carbs, yeah, we need. I can't get rid of pasta either, though. Like,
have you ever looked at like one of my favorite weird things is the blue zones. If you look at the diets of the blue zones, those people eat their carbs.
No, what are the blue zones?
The blue zones are the areas in the world where people on average live to be 100 plus older. Like it's like the oldest populations across the globe. And there's, I think, like 5 main blue zones. And they all eat the shit out of their carbs.
There are 2 of them in the middle.
Yeah, they're not being pumped full of chemicals, all their food.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole on the 1800s, like out here in the wild, wild west, and how those people even survived eating out here. Because the meat, they couldn't preserve it, so they would just overcook it, even though it was rancid. Crazy.
Yeah, and they just had a strong gut.
That's what I said. Their gut health was like amazing, and we're worried about eating hot dogs.
Right. But listen, kosher hot dogs are better for you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy a good kosher dog. I ain't gonna lie, though. Those are good. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'll have to find the video. There was a cool video I watched of this. It was a doctor who spent like 30 years researching the blue zones, and he was talking about you need your prebiotics, your probiotics, your postbiotics, and he was like, he went into depth like explaining like one of the common traits of gut health in the blue zones. I have to find this video because it was like the most mind-blowing thing I've ever watched in my life. But he was explaining how one of the big problems is that like they started marketing prebiotics and yada yada yada, but a lot of places don't have all 3. And a lot of them aren't able to actually get to your stomach where it needs to go because there's actually I don't remember what it is. I can't think of the name of it. There's something in your stomach that will attack it when it comes in if it's not like cellularized correctly to actually get through your system.
This is an A1A1.
Flip Flop said something about buy your meat from the butcher. If you can, guys, I'm telling you, find some friends, buy a cow, split the price of a cow, save your money, split the price of a cow. The meat tastes so much different.
You still have
it's so much better. Oh yeah, we probably have. It'll probably last us through probably August, and we bought the cow in October, I think.
Yeah.
Or October, November. October, November is when we picked it up from the butcher.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do it again this year.
One thing too, I don't think people realize, like, especially in the U.S. and stuff, they push a lot of red meat. Like, too much red meat is absolutely not good for you. Like, and I think that's one thing a lot of people don't realize. Your body can only process it and digest so much red meat at a time, and it'll actually slow down your digestive system if you eat too much of it. Like, if you look at other parts of the world where they eat limited red meat, they're healthier because your body struggles to actually digest it correctly. Like, that's one of those in moderation things.
We eat it all the time. But the research that the research we've done, it was more beneficial to eat higher levels of red meat. But we eat a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of we don't eat a lot of pork, which is the other white meat. But
I've started like steering clear from pork. I don't know. Like, I kind of like recently started like digging down the rabbit hole of like the unclean, like, mentality that some cultures have behind it, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, I can kind of understand why y'all don't eat it now, actually. Ugh.
A lot of people say the kosher diet is probably one of the healthier diets because it's there's no like unclean, what's considered unclean food.
That's why I like Mediterranean, though. It's like one of the cleanest ways you can eat. And it's so good.
I literally said that in the comments. I was like, Mediterranean is the healthiest right when you said it.
Yeah, literally, like, they've said like, there's been a few studies that have come out talking about like the cleanest way to eat is like the Mediterranean style. But, and it makes sense because you're getting like everything you need from it, and like you're not getting like, you're getting healthy fats from it. You're not eating all these like trans fats and all these unhealthy shit.
But what we're running into with that, though, is because a lot of the fish are farmed right now, you have to make sure you're not getting farmed fish. That seems to be the biggest issue because farmed fish seem to be riddled with the worms. And that's why I don't eat pork, is because it's riddled with worms. Like, did you see that one thing where people were taking Pepsi and a pork chop and watching them come out of the chops? I will never eat a pork chop. No. And I don't even like bacon that much anymore.
I don't think I'm ever going to touch a pork chop again. No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so if you cook it right, it's just extra protein. Come on now.
We do not need that protein, Chucky.
Well, you can eat bugs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably don't know this, Lauren, because we've never talked a lot, but I'm married to a man who's neurotic. So he did research on like the benefits of eating salmon. Okay. And then what kinds of salmon you can eat, because he doesn't want to eat anything from the grocery store because I've just poisoned his brain against grocery store meat or fish or whatever. So he ordered like 30 pounds of wild caught Alaskan salmon or something.
Oh, yeah.
Totally so flippin' expensive. 30 pounds of salmon is a lot of salmon.
That is.
Amazing.
We had salmon for days, but this was the stuff you could eat raw. You could, because everybody's like, be careful about eating raw salmon because it might have worms in it. But this stuff was, you could eat it raw. And so I started eating raw salmon. It's the only raw salmon that I would eat. It is so good.
Yeah, I like raw.
It's so good.
Salmon, like, not like you get at the stores, but I'm actually where they jar it up.
Wait, what?
And
What?
when I say canned salmon, I'm not talking about the stuff like in cans. I'm talking about how they jar it, and they'll send you that jar of salmon. It's freaking amazing. It's so rich, you can't eat a lot of it.
Oh, I've never had that.
Me
Ours
neither.
comes like vacuum sealed and frozen, like flash frozen, vacuum
Yep.
sealed. But they're shipping it from Alaska, so
You know.
I'm
it's
gonna
like
have to
wild
look
caught
in.
Alaskan salmon.
I love salmon,
I
and I like to eat it
I can
raw
send you the
too.
link.
Yes.
Yeah, I can send you the link where he orders it from.
I'm not a big fan of Alaskan salmon. I prefer Atlantic. I don't know what it is about Alaskan salmon. I'm just not. It's like me. I like the Atlantic better. Maybe
I've
because it's
never
like
tasted the difference.
naturally saltier because of the ocean. Maybe that's
Maybe
why I like it better.
I'll have to try it. I'll have to like. But when he finds something that he thinks is healthy and beneficial, he'll order like a crazy amount, and then we're stuck eating it for months. So I'm like, that can't be good for you. And then people start talking to me about mercury.
I'm ready to go.
Careful of the mercury.
I'm ready to go to California.
Everything, like the rule of thumb should always be everything in moderation. Like that's really what it comes down to, moderation.
Absolutely. But I'm ready to go to California and catch my own halibut. I'm pretty excited about that.
I like cod. Is cod good for you? I don't even know if cod's good for you.
Yeah, cod's real
I would
good,
think
and
so.
I like cod because it doesn't taste fishy. You know what I mean? Like you know how some fish just have that like it doesn't matter. It just tastes kind of fishy. You know what I'm talking about? But cod is so good. I like cod.
Imitation crab is actually
Salmon's the only fish I can eat.
Really?
No, you'd like cod then, because if you don't like
Yeah.
the fishy flavor, cod is good. And then there's another one, the grouper.
Rockfish.
Grouper does not taste fishy.
Yeah,
Grouper's
grouper's
really
good, too.
good.
I like grouper.
I just tried that for the first. Yeah, I just tried that for the first time.
There's a place that makes fresh caught grouper tacos, and I swear I don't know what their sauce is, but it is so good on them tacos with it.
Do you know why I can't eat grouper? It sounds so stupid. The look of the fish alone, I can't do it. I just can't.
Don't look.
I can't do that.
Close your eyes.
I saw a grouper one time and I was like, oh my god, never again. No.
Rockfish is amazing.
We went fishing when we were in Punta Gorda, and we caught something. I caught something. We ate it, and it was really good. Well, I mean, I didn't prepare it though. I didn't know how. Huh?
Is it snapper?
I don't know. Hey, babe, when we went fishing with Rusty, and I caught a fish, and then we ate it. What kind of fish was that? A what? Sheep's head.
Oh yeah, that's really
Oh,
good.
sheep's head. Yeah, that's good.
Sheephead's really good, and that's also the best shark bait.
It is.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I caught one that was big enough to take with us.
That's really good.
Jamie heard you say that and he said, hell yeah.
Yeah. Golden tilefish tastes like lobster. I will have to try it. Usually when we go fishing with his friend, it's just whatever I catch or whatever we catch, and it's big enough to bring home. That's what I try. Except for the puffer fish. I catch puffer fish like it's a hobby, and I don't mean to.
Puffer fish crack me up though.
I know they're so cute, but I always feel so bad when I catch one because they're all puffed up and they're just looking at me with one eyeball. Like, let me go.
One eyeball. What the hell are you doing, woman?
Yeah, I feel like they're side eyeing me. I'm like, I didn't make you bite my hook.
Damn, you know what Stephanie just did?
What?
She took my Jeep to church, and she wasn't used to the push button, so the whole time she was in church, my Jeep was just out in the parking lot running.
No.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Just steal the thing already.
You have to fill it up.
If you want a
again.
treat, come on.
It's
all right.
Yeah, don't do that when it's $6 a gallon for gas.
Yeah, I just paid $5.65 for diesel per gallon.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
It's like
Texas
$6.75
right now.
We're at like 380.
For diesel?
Oh no, I'm sorry, regular. I missed that part.
I was like, for diesel? I was like, shoot, let me
I
find
think we're
out.
just. I think we're just over $4 for diesel in Georgia. I have to check. I don't know. Our every time the gas prices spike, our governor pauses gas tax, so our stuff never really goes up that much.
Yeah, well, the barrels went down under 100 a few days ago. So I'm trying to figure out why we keep going up.
Oh,
And that's what's
okay.
really fascinating. So
Well,
I've just
shop
kind of been
around because
watching.
look who owns the stations. So just
Yep.
shop around.
Because that was everything that was going on with Israel and Iran. So Israel is kind of like, I'm going to give you sort of the lowdown, is when we were like, oh, ceasefire for 2 weeks or however long Trump said it was.
I can't turn my camera
Israel
on.
was like,
it's
it's because
only in
it's a
voice.
recording only.
Oh, shit. I was going to show
and
you
so
guys.
It's
Okay,
voice
my bad.
only.
Israel was like, no, we don't care what America says. We're going to keep doing it. And
Yep.
so when Israel kind of said, when Bibi was like, no, we don't really care what the Americans doing. We're still going to go after Iran. Oil prices spiked straight up. The price of oil literally has nothing to do
with
really what's going on within the world. It is just the market. It's just the investors playing with us. It's really has nothing to do with our supply because we have an immense amount of supply. We do have enough to sell to every country. So when the price of our oil goes up because the barrels are going up in on the stock exchange, it's just them. It's just like a game. It's not even real. It's just them messing with us.
Yep.
Yeah, like, and definitely shop around. Okay, diesel's $5.79 a gallon down by the beach right now here in Florida. Regular's $4.11 by the beach. But definitely shop around because, like, even directly where we are, like in World Golf, like Buc-ee's and Costco is cheaper by usually 20 to 30 cents compared to like 7-Eleven or Gate or whatever else.
Yep. Yeah, I just went to a Love's and that was the price at the Love's. And I was like, are you kidding me? Because whenever I'm pooling, I'm only getting 8 miles to the gallon. So
Stop going to a truck stop.
I know. I just found that out. I literally just found that out about 45 minutes ago. I looked into that. I didn't know. Okay? I didn't know.
Half the time, in my experience, those little like Habibi shops got cheaper gas than fucking anybody.
Not here in Texas.
I'll be like, oh, look at this place. It's in the hood, but like, guess what? Gas is cheap.
They'll be the first ones to raise it, especially like when I was down in Texas and that explosion in Port Arthur. Like we have like 102 refineries. One blows up and they raise the prices. Come on now.
Yep. And right. You know where I'm at, Chucky, and it's right there. So yeah, it is awful down here for diesel right now.
Start shopping at Kroger and use those points.
I have the Walmart thing because that's why I kept going on Teacup is because I was over there finishing my order for pickup.
But think about it this way, because I know a little something about the stock market. Think about it this way: the price of oil, let's say, skyrockets over the weekend, and as the price of the barrels, the barrel being traded is increasing in real time. So is our gas prices. That makes no sense. We already have the gas. So what they purchased the gas for at the time might have been $85 a barrel, but on the market it shoots to $100 a barrel. In real time, the gas that they've already purchased for $85 a barrel, they're spiking the prices up at the gas stations. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Do I make sense about that? Okay.
Jarowski, I always say his name wrong. JR, he did a big video on the correlation with the energy, because at the beginning of the year or at the quarter, they do a sell off and a company buys it, and however much that they sell that, it really reflects on our gas prices as well. He did like a whole video correlation, and I was like, I kind of learned something with that because I didn't even think about that, but it does make a lot of sense when the way he put it together.
You got to remember, like gas, like oil in and of itself, especially like gas, right? It's all a political thing. So when there's tension, war times, anything like that, you're always going to pay more. On the flip side of that too, you also have to think about like the standard market. In a regular year, like especially when we're going into summer where people are traveling more, gas prices always go up when people are traveling more because they know people are going to pay, they know they can get more out of it. So just supply and demand in and of itself is going to fluctuate that. And then Jamie just mentioned too, like the diamond theory with this, because, and it tracks, like it's one of the most abundant resources, yet people hoard it and it's expensive as shit.
They hold it back on purpose.
Oh, diamonds?
Yeah, like if you think about oil, it's the diamond theory, right? Like abundant as shit, but people hoard them and then we pay a fortune for them. Kind of same thing.
Do you know
same
that if you
theory
buy
with oil,
right? Do you know that a diamond actually, you'll never sell a diamond for what you purchase it for?
I mean, I would believe that because you pay a fortune for it, and then if you try to sell it, you never.
When I went to go sell my my rings for my last marriage, they're like, well, we're not going to give you anything for the diamonds. They're not worth much, but we can pay you for the platinum. And I was like, what do you not pay me anything for the diamonds? And they're like, it's not. They're not worth much.
You're paying for the craftsmanship, just like you're paying for fuel to be delivered. You're paying everybody else. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. So I didn't sell it. I kept it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just do something with the diamonds for my grandbabies.
There's a really nice one. There's a really nice one in the middle of a lake on Pikes Peak in Colorado. If anybody wants to go diving.
I've been watching these diamond miners on TikTok. You guys been watching that?
No.
No, TikTok has dropped me off an awful area of TikTok.
Where are you stuck at?
Ghosts, and I'm on paranormal right now. I was on people like on fart talk. Don't ask me how I got there. I have never looked up a fart video in my life, and somehow I was there. I'm on some wild stuff. I think it's Chucky's fault because he sends me weird videos.
I've somehow made it to food talk, and I don't know why.
That's the group chat. You got it's all about the group chats. I know people don't like group chats, but you want your For You page to change? Get the people in your group chat to start sending you everything they're watching. I am on such a level of dysfunctional chat where it's a little bit of everything. I see cats. I see fishing now because of Flip Flop. We're on Food Talk, Funny Talk. We're on all kinds of weird stuff. My For You page is so random.
If you want your For You page to be the most random, be mutuals with Not That Jessica, and be prepared to buckle the fuck up, because the way that something comes across my feed and I'm looking at it, I'm going, what the fuck is this? And I look down in the corner and it says Not That Jessica reposted. I'm like, no wonder.
Yeah.
Jenny
Jessica be messing people's.
Jenny blamed Amber for her FYP, and I said, "Oh, hold my beer." And then Jenny said she was going to block me after 2 videos.
Amber be keeping us on political talk. On her parents' rings, I have also for
Barbie talk.
Oh, that's sweet.
Funny.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of Barbie talk stuff.
Yeah, Barbie talk is pretty funny. Well, I got
a lot of garden talk.
I got in-laws coming over, so I guess I gotta get ready.
All right, I'm gonna go put my bathing suit on and lay out.
There you go. I enjoyed this conversation. We'll have a great.
It was a good one. Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.